Okay guys, so you wanted more examples I could see from some of the comments on my last drafting video about my thought process and some more drafts, so I thought I'd just go through a bunch of different drafts and basically let you guys know what I think about. This is mostly for support, but like these drafting things that you think about are going to be the same for every role to an extent. Just thinking about the different matchups. And so here I have a Misfortune. Misfortune combos really well with Leona because I can stun someone for her ultimate. We can combo that together really well. And then additionally they have a Lucian, and I'm fine with playing a lane against Lucian, so I end up going Leona in this game. Additionally, we need a front line because we don't really have one yet, so I also go that for front line. Okay guys, this next game I got autofilled top, and I picked Garen here. The reason I picked Garen is because they have Jace, who has a really hard time against Garen because I can outscale in side lane and survive very easily. And then they also have a full AD comp so far, which means that I can very easily build a lot of armor. So the fact that I can build armor and the fact that my lane matchup is good means that I pick Garen in this situation. Once again guys, we're in a situation where they have a lot of AD, so I want to build a champion who can easily build things to slow their attack speed and to build a lot of armor. So once again I want to go with tank, and again we have a Misfortune, which means Leona is once again a great pick in this situation. Okay guys, in this game I'm really thinking about the lane matchup. Caitlyn and Pyke are very good against Kai'Sa because of the higher range and the threat for kill early on. So I want a strong laning enchanter like Karma, which will easily allow me to get my teammate through the lane. Not only that, but Morgana stops CC very easily, and because Morgana stops CC so easily, I don't want to go a champion that's really focused on CCing people a ton, and I'd rather have a champion who can run away well from Pyke, lane against the Pyke Caitlyn very well, and also doesn't rely too heavily on CC because of the Morgana. In this game, I'm picking a bit earlier, meaning that I just want to pick a champion that's generally going to be strong. I don't yet know if I'm going to have a frontline, so I want some type of frontlining champion. Additionally, Thresh combos really well with the Jhin CC, so they're just a very good pairing. And Thresh is still not so all in that if they pick champions that really counter tanks, I won't be in a bad situation, because Thresh can be good in almost every situation. Okay guys, in this draft they have multiple crit champions, and all of their champions rely on attack speed very heavily. For this reason, I want a champion that can both stack armor, but still not be too hard committing because the fact that they have Xayah and Braum who counter diving very well. So I go for Thresh so that I can build both Randuin Soulman and Frozen Heart to really stop their attack speed. Yet, I still have a champion who doesn't have to commit so hard, because if I had to commit really hard, then Xayah would have a very easy time in that game. Okay guys, so this is a similar situation to the last game with Xayah, a Graves, and even an Akshan, so they have a lot of attack speed and crit. However, in this situation, I already have some tanky champions, and I'd rather have a champion who can get my Vayne out of lane, since one of the main win conditions of this game is getting Vayne ahead. For that reason, I go Nami to counteract the fact that they have such strong laning with Xayah and Thresh, because Nami's laning is also very strong and can help get the Vayne out of the laning phase. Okay guys, so in this game, I'm thinking about going Karma because I want the strong laning with Ezreal Karma. However, I end up going for the Nautilus, and the reason for this is because the Tryndamere and Kai'Sa are very heavily attack speed reliant, and I can also stack a lot of armor in this game because they have full AD so far. So for this reason, I go Nautilus so that I can buy both Randuin Soulman and Frozen Heart, and you're going to see, or if you would see if you watch this game, that the Tryndamere, who ends up getting very fed and carrying very hard, ends up becoming useless towards the later parts of the game because of my build. He's not able to really deal any damage to me, and for that reason, we end up winning the game. In this game here, I see that they have a mixture of different damage types, and I have a very squishy comp. This means that I'm going to want a very tanky champion who can stack health really well and also build mixed resistances very effectively, and Nautilus does a great job of this. In this game, I want a champion that can stack armor, buy anti-heal, and buy attack speed slowing. Nautilus can do all of these champions and is also very tanky since we do not yet have a tank in our team comp. In this game, I lock in Jace mid because I am a Jace mid one trick. Very simple. Here, we don't really have a frontline champion, but I still want a strong laning support who can also peel for my Jinx well. So I go for Thresh because not only am I tanky, but I also have a good lane phase and I can easily peel for my Jinx with my Lantern. In this game, I'm picking pretty early, so I want to have a frontline champion since I don't yet know if we will have a tank. Additionally, I want a champion with a lot of CC because Yuumi gets countered by champs with a heavy CC, so I end up going for Nautilus in this situation. In this game, I already have a strong laning ADC, and the enemy do not have a strong level 1. For this reason, I pick Alistar because he has a weak level 1, so I'm easily going to be able to get out of my weak level 1 and utilize my strengths later on in the game. Additionally, I can stack armor and attack speed slowing items because of the fact that they have Aurelia, and Tristana, and Pantheon. As I've been playing more support, I've learned that Gragas is a very, very good blind pick champion. He has high health, good damage, good laning, good CC, and is overall very versatile. So for that reason, he has been one of my main blind pick champions as of late. In this game, I am support. I end up already having a tanky champion in Ornn, and they have a weak early game laning support in Sona. For that reason, I want a champion that can bully the Sona early game, so I go for Nami. Not only that, but also my Nami bubble and my Nami ultimate both combo really well with Yasuo ultimate. So looking at this draft, they end up picking Braum, who is quite good at countering hard engaged champions. However, I still end up going for Leona in this game because my team comp is super good at diving and my Xayah is very good at staying alive on her own. So I want a champion that can really go in well with my team, which is why I end up picking Leona, as you can see here. In this game, I asked my ADC what ADC they were playing, and in response, they told me they wanted me to play Nami. So I just simply listened to them and decided to play Nami. That's going to be it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you guys like me going over about like 7.5 total hours of gameplay, just my drafts and thought process and everything like that. If you have any more questions, let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you guys later.